Washington.
Pelicans, their 17th different starting lineup with Jones, Murphy III. Here at Capital One Arena, the Wizards are coming in with a record of 6-26. The Pelicans are 6-29. Orleans, Champagne's first shot was blocked. Gets it right back.
Of the basketball, one key that we had last game, you saw the deflections and the 20 turnover being real detrimental, I would say, especially late in the game.
Tonight's officials: James Williams, crew chief in his 15th season, Nate Green in his 6th, and Matt Boland. That shot is off. There's Misi, offensive rebound. He had a couple of those to start the game on Friday. DeJounte driving left, fall away jumper, no good. Oh, that's
to get that offensive putback. So second chance points will be key tonight, especially if you have to defend the three-point line.
Murphy had 17 Friday. That was the second worst shooting night, though, that he had. He was 5 of 19. Champagnie on a drive and kick. C.J. McCollum coming off a 50-piece against Washington.
That is never a good sign. The guy that just recently torched you for a 50-piece to come out and hit his first shot.
Fourth player to score 50 against the Washington Wizards so far this season. Sarr. It's this
teams in the future having to respect Alex Sarr from that distance.
Washington leads the overall series against the Pels 24-22. McCollum, corner, off the mark, rebounded by Carrington, one of the best rebounding rookies in the league. Nice pocket pass to Sarr, spins, then kicks out. Foul point 4. Kuzma on a fall away, rattles out.
Kuz is going to have to be aggressive. No Jordan Poole, Bilal in his lineup. There are two guys that can put up some numbers for you.
Misi.
And that's the difference between Misi and 90% of the time, the other's going to pop.
Brogdon putting it on the deck between his legs. Pocket pass to Sarr, who loses the handle. Ball's on the deck. Here's Brogdon, square up 3. Alex getting the offensive rebound. Powell trying to get downhill. Misi coming over from the weak side. Herb Jones squaring up a 3. Brogdon working his way inside. Kick out to Champagnie on a catch and shoot opportunity. Good.
And Sarr has to do a better job setting screens and holding them to create some type of separation for his guards and himself.
McCollum.
No easy catches for C.J. McCollum. You have to be right in his jersey.
He had 10 threes Friday against Washington. Alex Sarr.
Misi is doing, that 3 is going to trump everything else.
Alex is shooting 32% from downtown. Misi on a cut. Coming up no good on that one. Kuzma missing that 3. Like you said, there's no Koulibaly, no Jordan Poole, so Kyle can take the lion's share of the shots. Murray. Dejounte Murray had 11 points Friday to go along with his 12 assists. Brogdon on the blow-by.
That's one against Herb Jones. Giving up a lot of length.
Murray's 3 is off. Kuzma trying to get downhill and gets the layup.
Twice now the Wizards been able to take.
Wizards with a 3-point lead. Brogdon takes the basketball. Pelicans have already misses that layup. Pelicans have already taken 7 threes so far in this game. And Murray loses the handle. Brogdon ahead of the pack. He gets the layup down tonight, as well as Corey Kispert. 5-point lead, 6 to go here in the first quarter. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, and Megan McPeak with you. Wizards are home again on Tuesday to take on the Rockets before they head on the road, take on the Sixers and the Chicago Bulls. Trey Murphy III lines up. Carrington swinging it over to Valanciunas. Nice backdoor by Kuz. Reverse layup. It's in.
That was a great adjustment mid-air by Kyle Kuzma.
Who's already 3 for 5 from the field. He was just 7 of 8 from the field in the game Friday with 14 points.
Where was that at?
Valanciunas working the side pick and roll with Kuz, and then gives him another screen. Kyle on the kick out to Kispert.
Pull it.
Shot clock at 3. JV. Murphy skying for the rebound. Murphy.
You got to get to him. You got to get to him. He is shooting that ball with a lot of confidence, averaging over 20 points per contest.
Pelicans double Kuzma, which allowed Valanciunas to get a free look if he wanted it. Carrington back out to Kyle, deep 3. DeJounte on the cross, going left and foul. Teams missed. They've had 17-48. With a three-pointer up, 4 of 9 from downtown. DeJounte driving. Ball's off the rim, and there's Misi to clean up.
You'll be hearing clean body on him and box him out.
He had 3 offensive rebounds, and the Wizards had just 1 total rebound early in that game, Friday. Murray in the paint. Athletic PG in that backcourt with Gilbert Arenas back in the day.
Strong right-hand driver.
Kispert.
On a report, a thick manual of what every player did, tendencies, positives and negatives, strengths and weaknesses. And on one of them, it had to be a typo. It said Antonio Daniels drives left 85% of the time. And I remember Damon Jones say, "Yo, this book ain't right." I never seen Antonio Daniels drive left in my whole career. And you know what? I think he had a valid point.
So it was a typo.
Huge typo.
Kispert. It's a shot touched up by Murphy. Murphy swinging it over. Jordan Hawkins' first shot of the game. So offensive rebound. Murray swinging it over to Jeremiah Robinson Earl. See you right before the game started. Gave you some doubt.
Man, he knew he was going to be special. Out the womb.
George. This is going on a 9-3 run. Murray. Float game. Off. Ball is tapped right to Earl. Murphy, corner 3. Pure. Trey Murphy with 8 points. Already 2 of 5 from the field. From 3. Murray comes up with
this hounding guys trying to dribble the ball up the court. Definitely what he makes his money and put food on the table with.
Tights with the rebound. Lead is 5. Largest of the game for the Pels. Tights trying his hand at a 3. Back rims it. Rebound there by Champagnie. Here's Keyshawn again playing with that veteran unit. Kicking it out to Brogdon. Driving the baseline. Trying to stay physical underneath. Murray swinging it over to Murphy.
Too many open look. That's been open games. It's been Trey Murphy the third. You can see 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes.
Brogdon on the bump. Pelicans switch on defense. Corner 3 from Kispert. Robinson Earl tapped it over to Murphy.
Wizards have a foul to give.
Essentially, the shot game clock is relatively the same. About 0.2 of a second difference as Corey Kispert's going to foul DeJounte Murray.
Almost 8 seconds left and be in the same position where you were before you fouled.
Jordan Hawkins, catch and shoot 3. Hawkins coming home, playing in front of friends and family. Kispert.
Example in helping the young guys.
12 minutes in the books as the Pels ended the first quarter on a 14-0 run. They've got their largest lead of the game of 11. Alvarado to Hawkins. Alvarado really came in and got to the money true on Friday.
Quick,
Just a pest out there.
Fresh legs, missed a ton of games.
Hawkins missed that, but Tice with the offensive rebound.
Please? I mean, does that happen anymore?
Only when we sit down there. Maybe you can go over and ask. Take your headset off and ask.
Butler. Wizards trying to get back in this one. Alvarado was then fouled by out court. Now Hawkins goes at Kisper, right of the restrict guard, flips up a shot, spins out. Battle through.
That strategy right there too. A little switcheroo.
Brandon Boston, foul.
25 minutes, so he's.
They were discussing an inadvertent shot clock violation, so that's why.
Gotcha.
Thank you to Rich Wolf, who's on it today.
Did he have to call Secaucus for that info?
No, our producer Rich Wolf is on it. By the way, shout out to his Commanders. They won 12 games for the first time since 1991. Rich was 37 years old that year.
That's still kind of old. The math on that. Is that correct?
It's a joke. Tice in the mid-range.
It's been these runs, these big runs where Wizards are competing. Then all of a sudden you look up and the game looks like it's out of hand. And it's starting with guarding the three-point line, defending it. And that was a huge key coming into tonight's contest, and it was last game when you lost to New Orleans.
Corey Kispert coming up. Meanwhile, the Pelicans, 9 of 18. Jordan Hawkins misses that one, but he got a free look, and Drew, it's one of your keys about defending the three-point line. So far, he's got 5 points. He's 2 for 2 from the field. Here he is guarding Alvarado. Hawkins being guarded by George.
Not only these pups, but earlier today, some of our adult dogs came and spent time with the players, and it's just great visibility to just get the word out about rescue and that you can find wonderful dogs and cats through rescue organizations.
I'm sure on the cat side, Jordan Poole's probably going to reach out to you to ask about more cats, but when you look at the program and what you all offer, if people want to get involved, if they want more information about how they can adopt any dogs or cats, where can they find that information?
Many ways to get us cats, kittens. They just bring joy to our life, right? They just make everything better.
I mean, this is the greatest day of the season for me, guys.
Highlight.
Chris, I'll get
Megan's
it back to you, Drew.
You got a friend. That means you got to name it, Megan. Thank you so much, Megan and Don Wallace. Back here with the Wizards, trying to cut into this Pelicans lead. Alex Sarr already with 5 rebounds on the night. Carrington getting inside the paint. Nice jump shot there. 9. New Orleans with 7. Change to go here in the second quarter. There's a steal by Butler. Jarrett scores. There's a nice defensive stop. Unfortunately, Boston got the offensive rebound. Bub Carrington and Butler are the only Wizards to score in the last 8 minutes. They've scored 12 points between the two of them. Boston. It's Herb Jones. Jones was fouled by McCollum. Shot blocked by Kuz. He touched the basketball. The look ahead to Sarr. Alex working on Misi. We haven't even gotten to the halfway point, Drew, but
In-game scouting, how do they play and perform with you on the court? What type of chemistry are you guys building on and the foundation for years to come?
Trey Murphy, kick over to Herb Jones. Baseline drive, good contest by Sarr. Alex coming over on the weak side to impose his presence. Carrington's got a one-on matchup against Misi. Jones there boxing out Sarr. McCollum.
Much space. Points less than 48 hours ago, and you let him run freely down the court, catch the ball, and seam up.
That ended a 4-minute scoring drought for the Pelicans. Kuzma.
Remember Dikembe Mutombo, he blocked a lot of shots, not blocking them, if that makes any sense.
Total sense.
Just the presence of him being around that rim made you miss.
Sarr kicking it out to Carrington. There's a tap out. Second chance opportunity for the Wiz. Butler on the crossover, going left, score! Butler already with 9 off the pine. His season high was 14 against Memphis back on December the 8th. As the Wizards are on an 11-3 run. Murphy. Got a clean look, but misses.
Yeah, let's see, you're helping on dribble penetration. The dribble penetration is not hurting you, it's the three-point shot, so stop helping.
Champagny off the mark. Washington 4 of 19 from downtown. McCollum swinging it over. Wild pass. Jones.
Gotta box out. Gotta box
Three
out.
Wizards over to Murphy, which is going to allow a swing. DeJounte's three lips out.
Yeah, and if DeJounte Murray doesn't shoot that, he had one more. And guess who was open in the court? The guy that gave you 50.
Score is pretty impressive. Let's check in with Megan.
You guys were talking about Alex Sarr and him deterring shots, and it's something that I asked BK about in the pregame because he has
make teams think otherwise about driving in the paint.
And his positioning, Chris, knowing when to go block shots. Sometimes he gets himself block shot attempts.
It's a compliment screen from Sarr that's going to leave Alex on a pick and pop. Misses that one. DeJounte with the rebound. 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. DeJounte. Alex getting the rebound. There you go. Ooh, looked like he might have traveled, but floater to go down. Give Kuz 8 on the night. Murphy. Brogdon. A few more seconds.
Water on the floor.
McCollum, 4 of 6. Remember, he made 10 threes Friday night, part of that 50-piece. Kuzma waving off the screen, want to go one-on-one against the rookie. Kyle scores. Two minutes to go. DeJounte, hesitation drive and fits. Changed C.J. McCollum's last 3 to a 2-pointer. Kuzma driving. He's on the deck as well as Misi. Murphy trying to throw it up to DeJounte. Back pass to McCollum. They've got 13 assists.
Hugging.
Well, guess what, Drew? He actually moved it back to a 3-pointer.
Oh, wow, okay.
Taking it to go. And they're going to call an off. Brogdon. Kuzma driving the baseline, getting the reverse layup.
It's going up, no secret.
CJ moving without the basketball. Diving out to Misi.
And have enough time on the clock.
An interesting story about him, Drew.
In the draft, going late a little bit in that first round in the 20s. And this guy, if you ask me, is a lottery pick.
Hill showing a double. He's allowed all scores with 15.
Yeah, he's putting in the work offensively now. Defensively, can they strap up here in this third quarter coming up and bring some type of momentum out of that locker room?
Outscored the last 9 for Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Murphy to close out the first.
Who has 6 points, leaving Trey Murphy the third open, who has 16.